Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Mai, a local Japanese cooking and dessert expert. Today, I will teach you how to make Azuki red bean paste from scratch. The directions are pretty straightforward and easy to follow, but I will teach you every details you need to know to achieve a perfect red bean paste at home. So let's get started. Place Azuki beans in a bowl and rinse them in water. Choose Azuki beans that look plump and new. With most dried beans, it is recommended that you soak the beans before cooking them. Doing so softens the beans. With Azuki beans, however, you can skip the soaking process. Compared to other beans, Azuki beans have harder skins, so the beans won't absorb water by soaking. That's why soaking is not absolutely essential. Drain the water through a colander. Place the beans in a stock pot. Fill the pot with water. You need 4 times the amount of water to the beans. Heat over high heat first. When it comes to a boil, reduce to low and continue cooking for 3 minutes. Turn off the heat. Drain the hot water to remove the bitter taste from the beans. Return the beans to a pot and cover again with fresh water. The water will need to cover the beans about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. Heat over high heat, and when it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to low. Boil beans again until tender for about 40 minutes to 1 hour. Periodically, you add water little by little and keep the water level to cover the beans. So please pay close attention to the water level. Cooking time really depends on conditions of heating power, your pot, type, and the size of the beans. 40 minutes has passed. Now let's check the texture of the beans by crushing with fingers. The bean is tender, but I still find a tiny firm piece inside the bean, so I will cook further 10 minutes. When the beans can be crushed into a paste and perfectly tender, they are done. You can turn off the heat now. Next, cover with a lid and let it set for another 30 minutes. This process is important to ensure that all the beans in the pot are perfectly cooked. Drain the water through a colander. Now I'm going to make the sweet bean paste. Place sugar and water into a pot. Heat the pot and dissolve the sugar. When the sugar is half dissolved in the water, add the cooked beans into the pot and heat over high heat. When you make a sweet bean paste, wear a long sleeve shirt and gloves because the splashes of the paste are extremely hot, so you need to protect your hands and arms. With a spatula, keep stirring until it reaches a paste-like consistency. Lastly, add a pinch of salt and stir. Please note that the paste will thicken once it cools, so turn off the heat just before it reaches your preferred texture. If you want to use the paste in your Mochi daifuku and Anko pastry, thick paste is preferred because you need to round the paste into balls. For desserts like dorayaki and taiyaki, the bean paste can be softer and moist. Scoop the bean paste out of the pot and dollop it onto a cooking tray to let it cool down. Cover the bean paste with plastic wrap and store it in a plastic zipper bag. You can keep for 5 days in a fridge and about a month in a freezer. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye!